Donald John Trump, the 45th President of the United States, remains a figure of immense fascination and controversy. His larger-than-life persona and unfiltered communication style have kept him in the public eye for decades. His journey from real estate magnate to the Oval Office was unconventional, to say the least. Trump built a business empire with his name emblazoned on skyscrapers, casinos, and golf courses around the world. Trump's brash style and populist rhetoric resonated with a segment of the American public, propelling him to a stunning victory in 2016. His campaign slogan, "Make America Great Again," became a rallying cry for millions. Trump's presidency was marked by constant upheaval, Twitter storms, and a revolving door of advisors. His use of social media to communicate directly with the public was unprecedented and often controversial. He challenged long-held norms and conventions, both domestically and internationally. From trade policies to foreign relations, Trump's approach was often unorthodox and polarizing. His supporters lauded his willingness to shake up the status quo, while his detractors viewed him as a threat to American democracy. The nation seemed more divided than ever during his tenure. Love him or hate him, there's no denying that Donald Trump left an indelible mark on American politics. His influence extended beyond policy, affecting the very fabric of political discourse. His presidency exposed deep divisions within American society, and his impact will continue to be felt for years to come. The debates he sparked about immigration, healthcare, and national identity are far from over. This essay will delve into the life and career of Donald Trump, examining his rise to power, his presidency, and his enduring legacy. We will explore the complexities of his character and the controversies that defined his time in office. Donald Trump was born in Queens, New York in 1946, a bustling borough known for its diverse neighborhoods and vibrant culture. He was the fourth of 5 children born to Fred Trump, a prominent figure in the real estate industry, who built a successful career developing residential properties in New York City. Trump attended the New York Military Academy, where he honed his leadership skills and discipline, and later earned an economics degree from the prestigious Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania. After graduating from college, Trump joined his father's real estate business, bringing fresh ideas and a bold vision.
He quickly made a name for himself in the competitive world of Manhattan real estate, developing luxury hotels, casinos, and iconic skyscrapers that changed the city's skyline.
Trump's business dealings were not without controversy, however, as he often found himself in the media spotlight. He was accused of discriminatory housing practices and faced multiple bankruptcies, which drew significant public and legal scrutiny.
Despite these setbacks and challenges, Trump cultivated a public persona as a self-made billionaire and master dealmaker, often emphasizing his resilience and business acumen.
He authored several books, including The Art of the Deal, which became a bestseller and offered insights into his business philosophy. Trump also hosted The Apprentice, a reality television show that further boosted his public profile and showcased his leadership style. The show was a major hit, cementing his status as a household name and a prominent figure in American pop culture. Trump's interest in politics predated his presidential run. He flirted with the idea of running for president as early as the 1980s. In 2000, he briefly campaigned for the Reform Party nomination.
Trump was a vocal critic of President Barack Obama, promoting the birther conspiracy theory that questioned Obama's citizenship.
Trump's political views evolved over time. He initially identified as a Democrat, but later registered as a Republican. Trump's populist rhetoric, which often tapped into economic anxieties and cultural resentments, resonated with a growing segment of the Republican base. In 2015, Trump announced his candidacy for President of the United States. His campaign was initially dismissed by many political observers as a publicity stunt.
However, Trump's populist message, combined with his celebrity status and mastery of social media, propelled him to the forefront of the Republican primary race.
Trump's campaign rallies were marked by fervent crowds and inflammatory rhetoric. He promised to make America great again by bringing back jobs, building a wall on the US-Mexico border, and repealing Obamacare. Trump's opponents, both within the Republican Party and in the general election, struggled to counter his unconventional campaign style.
In a stunning upset, Trump defeated Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton in the 2016 presidential election. His victory was attributed to a number of factors, including economic anxiety, cultural backlash, and Clinton's unpopularity.
Section 5. The Trump Presidency, Policies and Actions. Trump's presidency was marked by a flurry of executive orders, legislative battles, and international disputes.
He withdrew the United States from the Trans-Pacific Partnership Trade Agreement and the Paris Agreement on climate change.
Trump also imposed tariffs on goods from China, sparking a trade war.
On the domestic front, Trump signed into law a major tax cut bill that disproportionately benefited corporations and wealthy Americans.
He also appointed two conservative justices to the Supreme Court, Neil Gorsuch and Brett Kavanaugh, tipping the balance of the court to the right.
Trump's presidency was also marked by high turnover in his administration.
He had 4 different White House chiefs of staff during his 4 years in office. Trump's impulsive management style and penchant for chaos contributed to the turmoil within his administration.
Section 6. Controversy and Division, the Trump presidency's tumultuous tenure. Trump's presidency was mired in controversy from the outset. His administration was plagued by numerous scandals, investigations, and ethical lapses that seemed to never end. Trump's rhetoric and policies often inflamed racial tensions and divided the country along partisan lines, creating a deeply polarized nation.
One of the most contentious issues of Trump's presidency was his administration's zero-tolerance policy on immigration, which resulted in the separation of thousands of migrant children from their parents at the US-Mexico border. The policy sparked widespread outrage and was eventually reversed due to immense public pressure and legal challenges. Trump's relationship with Russia was also a source of ongoing controversy and speculation throughout his tenure.
Special counsel Robert Mueller conducted a thorough investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 election and possible collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia. While Mueller's report did not find sufficient evidence to establish a criminal conspiracy, it did not exonerate Trump on the question of obstruction of justice. The investigation cast a long shadow over Trump's presidency, fueling debates and further dividing public opinion.
Section 7. The post-presidency era, Trump's continued influence on American politics. Despite losing the 2020 presidential election to Joe Biden, Trump remained a powerful force in American politics. He refused to concede the election, making baseless claims of widespread voter fraud.
Trump's false claims fueled the January 6th attack on the US Capitol by his supporters, an unprecedented assault on American democracy. Even after leaving office, Trump continued to exert considerable influence over the Republican Party.
He endorsed candidates in the 2022 midterm elections, often rewarding those who supported his false claims about the 2020 election and punishing those who did not.
Section 8. The Trump Legacy, a complex and contested figure. Donald Trump's legacy is complex and contested. His supporters view him as a transformative figure who challenged the political establishment and put America first. They point to his economic policies, his appointment of conservative judges, and his tough stance on immigration as evidence of his success.
Trump's detractors view him as a demagogue who damaged American democracy and divided the country. They point to his rhetoric, his policies, and his behavior as evidence of his unfitness for office. They argue that his presidency will have long-lasting negative consequences for American society.
Section 9. Conclusion: the enduring impact of Donald J. Trump. Donald J. Trump's impact on American politics is undeniable. He shattered political norms, upended traditional alliances, and exposed deep divisions within American society. His presidency was a tumultuous period in American history, marked by constant controversy and upheaval. Trump's legacy will continue to be debated for years to come. Whether one views him as a hero or a villain, there is no doubt that he left an indelible mark on American politics and society. Only time will tell what the long-term consequences of his presidency will be.